So how many 1-1 functions are possible can be constructed from A to A? 1-1 functions. Quite a possible. Can you find it out? Suppose A is this set, A is again here. Suppose you start with very simple numbers. Say 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. How many 1-1 functions you can create? See. So say one is this, another is so 2 and 3. I interchange 2 and 3. This is possible. Another is 3 is fixed. I interchange 1 and 2. Okay. Another is 2 is fixed. I interchange 1 and 3. Okay. That way. So tinta to ikane any other? 2 goes to 1. Then 3 goes to 2 and 1 goes to 3. So more than 3 assets. Okay. There are some more. So how can you find out? Using the multiplication rule of counting. Okay, so constructing a function from here to here, A. Okay. So let me just write it as something like A, B, C. Okay. Here also it's A, B. So constructing a function from here to here is like placing this object somewhere here. Okay. Suppose I take A to A, so I am placing A here, okay, in this box. Right. So the sets A, B, C are elements of this. Okay. A, B, C are elements inside this. Okay. So I can place A here, C here, B here. This is a function, right? I can place A here, B here, C here. This is also another function. Another function is what? I can place B here, A here, C here. B here, C here, A here. Okay. C, A, B, C, B. Okay. All these are functions. No? So under the first function, A goes to A, then B goes to C, C goes to B. Okay. Under the second function, A goes to A, then B goes to B, C goes to C. And the same identity. Under the third one, A goes to B, B goes to A, C goes to C. Like that. Okay. So what are these? These are actually permutations of the objects A, B, and C. Okay. So constructing a 1-1 function from a finite set to itself is equivalent to finding a permutation of these elements. Okay. Right. Or you can say it. You can view it another way also. Constructing a function from here to here is placing these elements, okay, in these boxes. So the second set also contains 3 boxes. Okay. So first element can be placed in how many ways? 3 ways. Okay. So A can be mapped. Mapped means finding out the image of mapped in 3 ways. Okay. So for A, I can put f of A in any one of these 3 ways. So for f of A, there are 3 options available to us. Okay. Then B can be mapped in the total number of functions we have done. Okay. B can be mapped in how many ways? B can be mapped in 2 ways because we need 1-1 function. Okay. When we find all possible functions, in last class we were saying for all possible functions the number of ways remains same, no? Because B also can be mapped in 3 ways, right? But now I am on 1-1 function. That is 2 different elements cannot go to the same image. Okay. So for B, one option is less, a common option. Okay. So can be mapped in how many ways? 2 ways. Okay. And C, for C only one way is there. Okay. C can be mapped in 1 way. Okay. So the number of functions is actually, so for each way of placing A, there are 2 ways of placing B. Okay. And for each way of placing A and B, there is 1 way of placing C. Okay. So this is a multiplication rule. So number of 1-1 functions is what? 1-1 functions will be equal to 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 4. What is that? It is 3 factorial. Okay. So if there are n elements also, it's the same thing. n factorial. The first element can be mapped in n ways. The second element can be mapped in n minus 1 ways. Right? Third element can be mapped in n minus 2 ways. Last element can be mapped in 1 way. Okay? So the number of functions will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and like that into 2 into 1. So that is factorial n. So number of 1 1 functions from a set having n elements to itself is actually factorial n. Okay? Very simple. Now if the sets have different elements, in that case what happens? If they have, so you can write it very simple. So the first element can be mapped in n ways, second element can be mapped in n minus 1 way, like that. Okay. So now if suppose this is the set B which has, here there are say A1, A2 up to AN, here there are B1, B2 up to Bm. Okay. Then what is the number of 1 1 functions? So number of 1 1 functions from is from a set with n elements to a set with m elements is what? What do you try to think? What is the number of functions? The first element can be mapped in how many ways? First element? MPN. So try to write the expressions. Is it? First element can be mapped in m ways. Second element, because I want 1 1, so m minus 1. Third element m minus 1, m minus 2. Like that. কত পর্যন্ত যাইব? m minus what? m minus n. The nth element, third element is this. This will go up to m minus n. For third element it goes up to 2, m minus 2. So it is up to m minus n minus 1. Okay. But there is a problem there. Can we go up to those that many elements? Provided the number of elements of n should be what? For 1 1 function it should be less than or equal to. Okay. There should be sufficiently many elements in the second set. Second set is which element? Okay, at least n. Okay. So number of 1 1 functions from a set with n elements to a set with m elements is what? M elements. So this requires n should be less than or equal to m. Okay. This condition should be satisfied. Otherwise we cannot find. So this is the number of functions. N into m minus 1 into m minus 2 into m minus up to m minus n minus 1. Okay. So we can write it in a simpler form. Simple formula like that. So this is what actually m into m minus 1 into m minus 2 into m minus n plus 1. Okay. In terms of factorial, I can write this in terms of factorial. What is that? M into m minus 1, m minus 2, m minus n plus 1. The next one is m minus n. What is the x? M minus n. M minus n minus 1 like that. So it will go up to 3 into 2 into 1. So to divide this by m minus n into m minus n minus 1 into 3 into 2 into. Okay, so we have multiplied and divided by the same quantity. Okay. So what is this? This is factorial m divided by factorial of m minus n. Okay. So it is nothing but this m p n. Okay. Number of permutations of m objects taken n at a time. Okay. So MPN, that is the number of 1 1 functions from a set having n elements to a set having m elements. So this is right. Next, if I want to find out the number of onto functions. Okay. Onto functions. from a set with n elements to a set with one element. Okay, one element is what? How many? If a set has n elements, x1, x2 up to xn, and the second set has only one element, then how many onto functions you can construct? Number of onto functions. How many functions you can construct from a set with n elements to a set with one element? Total number of functions. N. N nothing. What is that? Last day this is obvious. The first element can be mapped in one way. Second element also can be mapped in one way. So it's one actually. Only one function. 1 to the power n. So it's one actually. Everything goes to one. Fx equal to 1 for all x. Okay. If the codomain has only one element, then you can construct, no matter how large is your domain, you can construct only one function. That is the constant function. Okay. Right. So for more functions, you need at least two elements. Okay. Two elements is the number of functions on a body. Suppose this has got 1000 or say not 1000, even 10 elements. If the domain has 10 elements and the codomain has two elements, say y1, y2, then how many functions you can construct? 2 to the power 10, 1020. If the domain has only one element, then only one function. দুইটা যদি থাকে 1024টা অনেকটা বড় আছে তিনটা থাকলে আরো বড় সেটা পাওয়ার so here how many onto, since only one element is there, number of onto functions is itself one. How many one functions are there for a set with n elements to a set with one element? How many one কয়টা আছে না একটা নাও তো থাকতে পারে একটা কোন সময় রাখবো if the first set has one element. If the first set has one element, then there is only one function, that is both 1 1 and 1. Okay. If the first set has at least two elements, then in that case you cannot construct any 1 1 function. Okay. But so here number of onto functions here from a set with n elements to a set with one element is only one. Okay. Next is number of onto functions from a set with n elements to a set with two elements. Okay. So this is what I have to find out. এটা কয়টা হবে একটু চিন্তা করো the set A has n elements x1 x2 up to xn, okay, and the set B it has only two elements, say y1 okay, or 1 to nadia. Let us take something like A and B or B and B. There are two elements here. So how many onto functions are possible? 2 to the power n is the total number of functions. Out of those functions, some functions are there which may not be onto now. There are many functions like which will go only to p. Okay, this function is not onto. Onto requires every element in the codomain should have a pre-image. Okay. So this particular function is not onto. Okay. Then there may be some functions which go only to q. These functions are not onto. Okay. So 2 to the power n is the total number of functions, but out of these functions, there are some functions which are not onto. You have to subtract those functions. Okay. এগুলো বাদ দিয়ে দাও। দেখো তো দুইটা কনস্ট্যান্ট ফাংশন how many functions are there which go only to p? Only one. Number of functions from a set with n elements to this set, which is khali p. There is only one. Okay. And there is another function which goes only to p. It will be only to q. That is also one. Okay. So it's actually 2 to the power n minus what? 2. These two functions I have to separate. Okay. other than these two functions, every other function here will be onto. Right? So it's 2 to the power n minus 2. Okay, so how did I get it? Got this with this. So number of functions, total number of functions is actually equal to 2 to the power n. Okay. But the number of functions which, so technically we say it this way, the functions which miss p, they do not go to p. Okay, so that is written as, but the number of functions which miss p, okay, is equal to 1 to the power n. 1. Okay, so there is only one function which does not go to p. P is not an image under that function. Okay, so that is technically we write it this way. The number of functions which miss p is this, and the number of functions which miss q, okay, is equal to, this is also 1 to the power n. That is, okay. So these two functions are not onto. These two functions are not onto. So these two functions are not onto. Therefore, number of onto functions is, out of this 2 to the power n, I have to remove these two functions. Onto functions is what? 2 to the power n minus. Okay. So for this we have done 2 to the power n minus 2. This many functions are there. Okay. Now you try the similar thing with number of onto functions from a set with n elements to a set with 3 elements. Element here. Okay, P, Q and R. Try it. Number of onto functions from a set with n elements to a set with 3 elements. So it's the same system. 3 to the power n minus what? 3 to the power n minus number of functions which go to p only but not r. What is that? Number of functions which do not go to r is what? 2 to the power. Okay, not 1. Number of functions which miss r. That means r is not in the image, okay, or the range. So that will be that is same as the number of functions from this set to the set pq. Okay. So I have to subtract those number of functions to the power. It is subtract total. Therefore, p lagi arekta subtract total to the power. Q lagi arekta. This we have to subtract. Therefore, sheshni the number of functions going only to p. So that will be what? Subtracted or added? Going only to p. So whether I have counted those functions here or not, that is what we will think. Here when I say 2 to the power n, I have counted those functions which do not go to r. Okay, I have not said that those functions go to the set pq, but those functions may not be onto now to. So try to think. It's not that straightforward here. Okay, the first case was very easy because we had if you in the first case there were only 2 elements here. So if one element is missed, all other functions they become onto. Okay, but in the second case this is not true. If one element is missed, even then the function cannot be onto now. Okay, so we have excluded all those functions we have excluded all those functions which do not go to R. Okay, we have excluded all those functions which do not go to R. That means we have considered all those functions which go to PQ. Okay, but out of these functions there are many functions which are not on to now. So that way you try to think. Etto set theory lagaibar chesta koro. Which one you have to remove, which one you have to add. Okay. So in set theory in your school you have done this type of problem. A class, there are 100 students in a class. Okay, say 25 of them have taken physics. Okay. 15 have taken maths. Okay. Say 30 have taken biology. Okay. And say 10 have taken both physics and math. Okay. Biology I shall exclude for today. Physics and math. Okay. So how many students have taken either physics or math? So what do you do? Number of elements of P union M is number of elements of P plus number of elements of M minus the common element separate. Why this is done? Because when you count the number of students who have taken physics, there may be some students who have taken physics also, maths also. So those students is already counted. When you count the number of students who have taken mathematics, there are some students who had already taken physics. Those were already counted. You can already ever count with this. So you can have another counters. Okay. So that's why the students which are common to both of these have to be subtracted. Subtract what? The system is this. So this is the same concept will come. Number of elements of A union B is number of elements of A plus number of elements of B minus number of elements of A intersection. Okay. So the things that are counted twice will have to be adjusted. I can adjust. Okay. How many people are there? Okay. In this say class who have taken either physics or maths. Okay. So sometimes you will see the total number is say 100, but out of them say 75 have taken maths and say 35 have taken or say 65 have taken physics. Okay. So what is the total number? 140. But there are only 100 students. How this number will be 140? So here what is happening? If I just add them up, I am counting the students who have taken both of them twice. We were counting. Okay. So I have to subtract the number of students who have taken both physics and maths. Okay. So the same thing is happening here. When I consider the number of functions which do not go to R, when I consider this say x1, x2 up to xn and say p, q and r. Suppose I consider the functions which do not go to R. So there may be functions of this type also which go only to P. So these functions are also counted. When we count 2 to the power n, then we count. In this 2 to the power n, these type of functions are also counted. Okay. The number of functions which go only to P. Okay, that is also counted. And when we construct this exclude Q, in that case also some functions which go to only R, they are also counted. Right? Or say some functions which go only to P, they are also counted. So, in 2 to the power n that are the second lexicon, second that we have written. This 2 to the power n contains the functions which came here. A function this 2 to the power of n also contains this function. Okay. This 2 to the power n contains this function. It also contains that function. Okay. So the same function is being counted twice. We were counted. Okay. Right. So I have to. So what I have done? I have subtracted this function once here, another once here. So next I have to add it. Okay. J function টা আমি বাদ দিলাম দুইবার, ওইটারে আবার একবার add করব. Okay. So this is what is happening. try to think actually system টা কিরকম হবে try to think again and try to write it in a proper way using set দিয়ে লেখার চেষ্টা করো how you will write this what is the total number of functions so okay, let me give you one hint let S be the set of all functions okay, all functions from say a equal to x1 x2 to sen to the set is b equal to say p q r okay. S be the set of all functions okay. This set contains all functions which can be defined from a to b okay. So what is the number of elements of S? Now let me write it with this symbol. Number of elements of S is what? We have already seen it is 3 to the power n. Okay, total this many functions are there. But out of this, there are many functions which are not onto now. Okay, so that I have to find out. Okay. So let us take some sets like say SR be the set of those functions in SR be the set of those functions in this set in the set S which miss R. Okay. SR is the set of all those functions which miss R. It means R is not there. It is R is not in the range of the functions in SR. The functions in SR. R is not in the range of the functions in SR. Right. So what will be the number of elements in SR? SR is the set of all functions which miss R. So number of elements of SR is actually we have calculated. What is that? Number of elements of SR, the number of functions which miss R. Okay. So P, Q, R is not included. Okay. So all those functions which go to PQ. Okay. So number of elements in SR is actually 2 to the power n. That is the number of elements in SR. Right? To the power n. Similarly, what is SP? Number of elements of SP. What is SP? Or SQ? SQ is the set of all those functions in S that miss Q. For only yeah. So in that case it is 2 to the power n minus 2. Okay, number of functions onto functions from this set to the set PQ. Okay. But now we will have another element here. Okay. So
in case of the R of a possibility number.
full cases.
S R.
Oh, acha. SR to the set of those functions in S which acha, you want to say you are considering like SR to the set of all those onto functions in S which miss R. Mane onto means sorry, not onto functions. SR to the set of all those functions in S which are onto the set B minus R. Okay. In that case, number of elements of SR will be to the power n minus 2. Okay, that is okay. Then SQ again you have to find out those A which are in SQ. Okay. So in that case, what will happen? SQ will be, you are considering all onto functions from this to PR. Okay. Right. Even then, those functions, out of those functions, there may be some functions which belong to this. So Q must be like. So we can take alpha equal to the power n minus 2. Okay. And then you take those functions. Yeah, only Q and R is counted. Okay. So that is again to the power n minus 2. Okay. So the total sum here is the total sum. But after that the work is not done. We have to find out some more. This is what? This is the number of functions which miss R. Okay, but we have excluded some other functions. What is that? No, and then after that we have to find out, consider those also. Q and R. Those miss Q and R. Okay, we have considered. মানে আরেকটা plus 1 plus 1 এখানে আরেকটা plus 1 plus 1. So after that what comes out? This is what 3 into to the power n, then minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 3. Okay, and so what is the total number of onto functions now? These are the functions which are not onto. Okay, so the number of onto functions will be something like 3 to the power n minus 3 into to the power n plus 3. Okay, that way also you can do, but we can do this way with the help of the earlier number of onto functions. We need the earlier number of onto functions. Okay, so this way is better. You will see why. Okay. SQ is the set of all those functions in S that miss Q. Okay, so number of elements of this will be actually to the power n. Similarly, number of elements of R, SP will be to the power n. Okay, this many elements are there. Then what is number of elements of in SR and SQ there are some elements which miss both. In SR and SQ, okay, there are, in SR there may be some elements, some functions which miss Q also. Okay, in SQ there may be some functions which miss R also. Okay, so there are some common elements. Okay. So what is the common element? What are the number of elements here? SR and SQ, number of elements of this intersection is actually, so it is actually the number of functions which miss both R and Q. Okay, so that is actually 1 to the power n. So that is 1. Okay. Similarly, number of elements of SP and SQ. Okay, this is also 1, and the number of elements of SP and SR. Okay. This is also. Okay. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out the number of elements of SP union SQ union SR. Okay, what is that? Number of elements of this is what? As per your set, if you remember, or even if you don't remember, it's not a problem. It is the number of elements of SP union SQ plus number of elements of SR minus number of elements of SP union SQ intersection with SR. There should be one bracket. This is the thing. Number of elements of A. So you consider this one as A, this one as B. Okay. Number of elements of A plus number of elements of B minus number of elements of A intersection. Okay. So what is that? Number of elements of SP plus number of elements of SQ minus number of elements of SP intersection SQ. Okay. Plus number of elements of SR minus, what is this? This one is SP intersection with SR union with SR intersection, SQ intersection SR. Okay. This is the one. So if you just simplify, this this number of elements of SP plus number of elements of SQ plus number of elements of SR minus number of elements of SP intersection SQ minus number of elements of SP intersection SR plus minus again number of elements of SQ intersection SR, and there will be a minus intersection of all these three. Okay. So intersection of all this four is actually number of elements of SP intersection SQ intersection SR. Okay, this is the number of elements. So this is actually the standard formula. Huh? Yeah, this will be added because এখানে আবার আমি অ্যাপ্লাই করলাম না this part is again A union B, number of elements of A plus number of elements of B minus number of elements of this intersection with this. Okay, so it's a actually standard formula which is done in class 9-10. You will also get number of elements of three sets. Okay, up to 3 sets it is done. From 4 sets onwards we need some concept of combinatorics. Okay, inclusion exclusion principle. So what is happening here is number of elements of this one. A intersection B union with B intersection C, something like this. Okay, what is that? Number of elements of A intersection B plus number of elements of B intersection C plus number of elements of A intersection B intersection B intersection, all are intersections. Okay. So here B intersection B is what? B only. So this quantity is same as A intersection B intersection. Okay. So this is a standard formula actually. Number of elements of A union B union C. It is actually number of elements of A plus number of elements of B plus number of elements of C minus number of elements of A intersection B minus number of elements of A intersection C minus number of elements of B intersection C plus number of elements of A intersection B intersection C. Okay, this is the standard formula. So if you put that here, what is the result you get? You put this here, it is a number of elements of SP is 2 to the power n, 2 to the power n, 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. And what is the number of elements of this SP intersection SQ intersection SR? Mane the functions which miss P also, Q also, R also. How many functions are there? How many functions are there which miss all the elements? And the functions which do not go to P also, do not go to Q also, do not go to R also. How many? Huh? How many are there? Chinta karo. SP intersection SQ intersection SR. What should be there? SP is what? The functions which miss P. SQ is the function which miss Q. Okay. When P is not there in the image, Q is not there in the image, SR means R is not there in the image. So image এর মধ্যে তোমার এই তিনটা এলিমেন্টই না থাকতে পারে। How many such functions are there? একটাও নেই, মানে number of this was is what? 0 0. Okay. There is no function which satisfies. This set is actually an empty set also. Okay. So this is. So your number of functions which. So what is this? This union. This means it is the number of those functions which are not onto. Okay, because there is either P or Q or R. Okay. So this is what 3 into 2 to the power n minus. Okay, over here you can write 3 into 2 to the power n minus 3. Okay, and so number of onto functions will be equal to 3 to the power n minus 3 into 2 to the power n minus plus. Okay, over here. Okay, so this is the So can you find out now for 4 how many onto functions are there from x1, x2 up to xn? So the set having 4 elements P, Q, R, S, Okay, P, Q, R, and S. Okay. So anyway, you can use this union integral system. You can use this also and see what happens. So for this, if you want to use this, you have to use this result. Number of onto functions. Okay. So number of onto functions, which means this, but that will be complicated. Okay. Suppose the number of functions which means S. Onto functions which means S will be 3 to the power n minus 3 into 2 to the power n plus 3. Okay, this is there, right? আবার এখানের মধ্যে আবার এখানে আরেকটা অ্যাড করতে হবে. Okay, this is there. Then number of onto functions which means R will be this. Okay, so but there are some functions. Then you have to add the number of functions onto functions which means both R and S. Okay, number of functions to P and PQ which means both R and S. Okay, so for that again you have to keep this quantity here, to the power n minus 2, and then again to add 1. Okay, so এইভাবে করতে হবে, এইভাবে তোমার 4 বার করতে হবে, 4 times. কোনটা? Means the other way I'll come to that. Okay. The inclusion exclusion system. Okay. So this system also it's not that difficult. Means you are just adding the onto functions and all. So this will be added. All these will be added 4 times. So 4 times added. Right. So here the number of functions onto functions to PQR. Okay, is this. Plus number of onto functions to only PQ, okay, and the number of onto functions to only P. Okay, that way. But actually the thing not only for RO which means PQ, number of onto functions which go to only PQ. Okay, so you have to, this type of term will come 6 times here. Because there are 4 elements here. Okay. So you can select 2 of them in 6 ways. So this 2 to the power n minus 2 terms, 6 times. Okay, so it will be 6 times of this, and this 3 you can select in how many ways? 4C 3 ways. Okay, 4C 3 is 4. So 4 into this, and 1 element here can be selected in 1 element here can be selected in 4 ways. Okay, so it will be something like this. 4 into 3 to the power n minus 12 into minus 12 again plus that. Okay. Something like this. No, but minus 2 to the power n. The number of functions which go onto to PQR. This is this. Number of functions here is which go onto to PQ. Okay. Correct. So 12. 12 minus 1. This is what? To the power n minus 2. Okay. To the power n minus 2. Oh, achha, 12 na. So this is 4 into 3 to the power n minus 12 by 6 minus 6 into 2 to the power n. Okay, and plus 4 to the 12 plus 4 plus 12 plus 4 is 16. Okay, so that is the number of onto functions from the number of from a set having n elements to a set having 4 elements. Okay, understood? It means this quantity will be 6 times. That. Yes, 6 is actually 4 to the power n. This will be just 4. That. Yes, obviously. This is the number of functions which is not onto. So number of functions which is onto is 4 to the power n minus of 6. Okay, yeah, correct. 4 to the power n minus of 6. Okay, that is the number of. So That way. So for 5 also you can take. So for 5 how many will come? কতটা আইলো? So if there are 5 elements here, P, Q, R, S, T, okay, in that case, so it will be like the number of functions which are not on 2, okay, not on 2 will be, so from here we will use, if you take 1, so out of 5 elements, 1 can be selected in 5C1 ways, so 5 ways. So 5 times of this terminology, 4 to the power n minus 4 into 3 to the power n, okay, plus 6 into 2 to the power n minus 16, okay, like that. And then plus you can select 2 in how many ways? Oh sorry, you can select 4 in 5C4 ways, 5. You can select 3 in 5C3, 10 ways. So 10 into that way. 10 into 3 to the power n minus 3 into 2 to the power n plus, what is it? 10 into this, right? 10 into this. Then plus next one will be with 2, 5C2, 5C2 is